voice you hear that tells you, oh, you're not doing good enough, that judges you, that says you're not worthy, you're not living up to your potential, that you're not doing something correctly, that you're doing it wrong, and all the other kinds of voices that you hear, the stories that you tell yourself that are critical of your nature, critical of your being. Now, there are many ways that this idea, this critical voice in your head, is translated and interpreted in different cultures on your planet. But we understand that to the general population we are addressing right now, in your particular nation state, the majority of the mythologies and stories that exist stem from what you term the Judeo-Christian background, and therefore, in using the stories that come from that background as an example of how this critical voice is often seen, we will refer to some of your ancient biblical references. So this critical voice has been referred to symbolically as the father of lies, because all of these judgments, you're not good enough, you're not worthy, you're doing something wrong, in the judgmental sense, are all really fundamentally lies about your nature, your true worth, your value in existence. In recognizing that critical voice in ancient times, but because your physical reality, especially in ancient times, tended to be looked at by your population as something outside of you, something separate from you that you existed in, then this idea of the critical voice was also projected into an idea, an archetypal idea outside of yourself, because many people in ancient times simply didn't understand that it issued from a portion of their own consciousness, a portion of their own psyche, their own physical mind. And thus, when these kinds of critical judgments came from within, when they heard these voices in their heads, they simply followed suit in assuming that everything happens outside, that physical reality is really outside of you. And so they assigned this critical voice to the idea of demons, negative spirits, the devil, and essentially summed it all up in the archetypal symbol of the father of lies. So please understand that when you hear this critical voice, in a sense it is actually lying to you about yourself and giving you an opportunity to align with a vibration that is really out of phase with your true self.
We are the Yellow Shornaya.